I think it's not understanding the cost of not doing it.
Mm-mm.
So in my mind, I learned really quickly in business that the cost for me of not getting a virtual assistant was one, I probably couldn't pay my mortgage for much longer because business was slower to start than I thought. Two, I was going to be stuck doing all the detail and not working on all the bright and shiny things, which is how my mind likes to work.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes when I share with people about, well, maybe it's okay. Maybe there are some things in your business where it's okay if they do it to 80%. Like maybe they don't have to be as good as you at all things. Some
Mm-hmm.
things maybe you're not going to hand over. Maybe they're not going to do the whole process. Maybe it's just part of the process and then you're going to do part and then they're going to do the rest of it. So it's about how to mitigate the impact of someone not being you so that
Mm.
your business can still have really good outcomes, but you don't have to be doing it all.
And so then as a leader, that means delegating better. And how do we as leaders delegate better? I don't think I've really seen much out there that sort of says this is a delegation course, and that's one of
Yeah.
probably the core skills a good leader needs. So how do we delegate better?
Yeah, I mean that's a huge topic, isn't it? But I'll give you an example. So at the start, even now, I'm not a creative person. I don't know how to delegate creative stuff. But at the start, I would say, could you create me a cover photo for my podcast? And then they'll produce something. I'm like, I don't like it. And then I couldn't even tell them what I liked and what I didn't like. So then I just started saying, could you create three for me?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, I like a bit of that and a bit of that. And we'd go through iterations. And so it's about finding those ways. Another example is I think people are very quick to delegate without rolling up the sleeves and doing a little bit themselves. So, for example, when I got my first virtual assistant to help me with LinkedIn marketing, I did it myself for a week.
Mm.
And I learned what I needed to know to be able to be really effective in my delegation. If I just said to her, get me leads on LinkedIn, like that just wouldn't have worked.
Mm.
And so I really feel strongly about that there's most functions in your business, like you get deep within the weeds for even if sometimes it's just a day and then you're like, oh, cool. All right, now over to you.
Do you think that that everything that you delegate, you need to understand how to do it, or to a level just so that you can have some oversight?
Yeah, so it's a really good question. So, um, generally, because I like to learn, I do know most of what I'm delegating.